ಗುರುಭ್ಯೋ ನಮಃ. ಮಾನವನನ್ನು ಸೃಷ್ಟಿಸುವುದು ದೇವರ ಧರ್ಮ. ಮಾನವನನ್ನು ಉತ್ತಮನಾಗಿ ಪರಿವರ್ತಿಸುವುದು ಗುರುವಿನ ಧರ್ಮ. ಗುರುವನ್ನು ಬ್ರಹ್ಮ, ವಿಷ್ಣು, ಮಹೇಶ್ವರರಿಗೆ ಹೋಲಿಸಲಾಗಿದೆ. ಜ್ಞಾನದ ಅರಿವನ್ನು ಬೆಳೆಸುವ, ಉತ್ತಮ ನುಡಿಯನ್ನು ಕಲಿಸುವ, ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ವಿಚಾರವನ್ನು ತಿಳಿಸುವ ನನ್ನ ಎಲ್ಲ ಗುರುವೃಂದದವರಿಗೆ ನನ್ನ ನಮನಗಳನ್ನು ತಿಳಿಸುತ್ತಾ ಇವತ್ತಿನ ಈ ಸಂಭ್ರಮದ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮವನ್ನು ಪ್ರಾರಂಭಿಸೋಣ. ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗಮಿಸಿರುವಂತಹ ಎಲ್ಲ ಹಿರಿಯರಿಗೂ, ಕಿರಿಯರಿಗೂ ಹಾಗೂ ನನ್ನ ಆತ್ಮೀಯ ಸ್ನೇಹಿತರಿಗೆ ನನ್ನ ತುಂಬು ಹೃದಯದ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರಗಳು ಹಾಗೂ ನಿಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನನ್ನ ಮನದಾಳದಿಂದ ಸ್ವಾಗತ, ಸುಸ್ವಾಗತ. ಇನ್ನು ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ಮುಖ್ಯ ಅತಿಥಿಗಳಾಗಿ ಆಗಮಿಸಿರುವ ನಮ್ಮ ಗೌರವಾನ್ವಿತ ಅತಿಥಿಗಳಿಗೆ ನನ್ನ ಗೌರವದ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರಗಳು. ಈ ದಿನ ಮುಖ್ಯ ಅತಿಥಿಗಳಾಗಿ ನಮ್ಮೊಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದಲ್ಲಿ ಭಾಗವಹಿಸಲಿದ್ದಾರೆ ವಿದೂಷಿ ಶ್ರೀಮತಿ ಚಿತ್ರಾ ವಿನೋದ್, ಆರ್ಟಿಸ್ಟಿಕ್ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಆಫ್ ನಾಟ್ಯ ವೇದಾಲಯ. ಕಲೈಮಾಮಣಿ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಸಂಗೀತ ಕಬಿಲನ್, ಆರ್ಟಿಸ್ಟಿಕ್ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಆಫ್ ಉಷಾಸ್ ಫೌಂಡೇಶನ್. We also have thus Srimati Deepa Krishnamurthy, founder director of Nritya Kshetra. It gives me a great pleasure to welcome you all on behalf of Aditi's parents and Nrityadama Temple of Fine Arts. ಕುಮಾರಿ ಅದಿತಿ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಿನ ಪ್ರತಿಷ್ಠಿತ ನೃತ್ಯ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದಾಗಿರುವ ನೃತ್ಯಧಾಮ ಟೆಂಪಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಫೈನ್ ಆರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ನೃತ್ಯ ಶಾಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ರೇಖಾ ರಾಜುರವರ ಬಳಿ ತಮ್ಮ ನೃತ್ಯಾಭ್ಯಾಸ ಮಾಡುತ್ತಿದ್ದು, ಈ ದಿನ ಅವರ ಮಾರ್ಗದರ್ಶನದಲ್ಲಿಯೇ ತಮ್ಮ ನೃತ್ಯ ಪ್ರದರ್ಶನವನ್ನು ಮಾಡಲಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇನ್ನು ಈಗಾಗಲೇ ತಮ್ಮ ಸುಮಧುರ ಕಂಠ ಸಿರಿಯ ಮೂಲಕ ಈ ಸಂಭ್ರಮದ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ನಾಂದಿ ಹಾಡಿರುವಂತಹ ನನ್ನ ಬಲಭಾಗದಲ್ಲಿರುವಂತಹ ನಮ್ಮ ಸಂಗೀತ ವಿದ್ವಾಂಸರಿಗೆ ನನ್ನ ಹೃತ್ಪೂರ್ವಕ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರಗಳನ್ನು ತಿಳಿಸ್ತೀನಿ. We are blessed to share the stage with a very eminent senior artist on orchestra. I'd like to invite our incredible musicians of this evening. We have thus on vocals Sri Kalamandalam Vishnu T.S. Natuvangam Guru Dr. Rekha Raju. Mridangam Sri Prithvi Krishna. Violin Trishur Sangeet Mohan. Flute Koppam Vinod Kumar. On special effects, we have thus Sri Hariharan Babu. ಮತ್ತೊಮ್ಮೆ ಅದಿತಿರವರ ಪರವಾಗಿ, ಅವರ ಕುಟುಂಬಸ್ಥರ ಪರವಾಗಿ, ನೃತ್ಯಧಾಮ ನೃತ್ಯ ಶಾಲೆಯ ಪರವಾಗಿ ನಿಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಈ ಸಭಾಂಗಣದಲ್ಲಿ ಸೇರಿರುವಂತಹ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಾನು ಮತ್ತೊಮ್ಮೆ ಸ್ವಾಗತವನ್ನು ಬಯಸುತ್ತೇನೆ. ತಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಕಳಕಳಿಯ ವಿನಂತಿ, ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದ ಅಂತಿಮವರೆಗೂ ನಮ್ಮೊಟ್ಟಿಗಿದ್ದು ಕಲಾವಿದೆಯನ್ನು ಪ್ರೋತ್ಸಾಹಿಸಿ ಶುಭ ಹಾರೈಸಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ನಾನು ಕೇಳ್ಕೊಳ್ತೀನಿ. ಗೌರಿ ನಂದನ ಗಜಾನನ, ಗಿರಿಜಾ ನಂದನ ನಿರಂಜನ, ಪಾರ್ವತಿ ನಂದನ ಶುಭಾನನ, ಪಾಹಿ ಪ್ರಭು ಮಾಂ ಪಾಹಿ ಪ್ರಸನ್ನ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಕಲಾರಸಿಕರೇ ಬನ್ನಿ, ಇವತ್ತಿನ ಈ ಸಂಭ್ರಮದ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮವನ್ನು ಗಣಪತಿ ನೀನೇ ಗತಿ ಎಂದು ಆ ಏಕದಂತನನ್ನು, ಲಂಬೋದರನನ್ನು, ಗಣಪನನ್ನು ಸ್ಮರಿಸುತ್ತಾ ನಮಿಸುತ್ತಾ ಪ್ರಾರಂಭಿಸೋಣ. ಮೊದಲಿಗೆ ಗಣೇಶನ ಸ್ತುತಿಯೊಂದಿಗೆ ಅದಿತಿ ತಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರಥಮ ಪ್ರಸ್ತುತಿಯನ್ನು ಪ್ರದರ್ಶಿಸಲಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಮೊದಲಿಗೆ ವಂದಿಸುವುದಾದಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಗಣನಾಥ, ಇದು ನಾಟೆ ರಾಗದಲ್ಲಿದ್ದು ಕಂಡಚಾಪುವಿಗೆ ಅಳವಡಿಸಲಾಗಿದೆ. ಇದು ಪುರಂದರದಾಸರ ರಚನೆಯಾಗಿದ್ದು ಇದರ ನೃತ್ಯ ಸಂಯೋಜನೆಯನ್ನು ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ರೇಖಾ ರಾಜುರವರು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಲೇಡೀಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಜೆಂಟಲ್ಮೆನ್, ವಂದಿಸುವುದಾದಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಗಣನಾಥ.
ಗಣನಾಥನ ವಂದಿಸು ಬುಧಾದಿಯಳೆ 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 ಗಣನಾಥನ ಸಂದೇಹ ಚಲ ಶ್ರೀ ಹರಿಯಾಗಿ ಇದಗೊಂಡು ಸಂದೇಹ ಚಲ ಶ್ರೀ ಹರಿಯಾಗಿ ಇದಗೊಂಡು ಸಂದೇಹ ಚಲ ಶ್ರೀ ಹರಿಯಾಗಿ ಇದಗೊಂಡು ವಂದಿಸು ಬುಧಾದಿಯಳೆ ಗಣನಾಥನ ಸಂದೇಹ ಚಲ ಶ್ರೀ ಹರಿಯಾಗಿ ಇದಗೊಂಡು ವಂದಿಸು ಬುಧಾದಿಯಳೆ ಗಣನಾಥನ ಹಿಂದೆ ರಾವಣ ತಾನು ವಂದಿಸದೆ ಗಜಮೋಹನ ಇಂದು ತಪವನು ಗೈದು ಪರಪಡೆಯದು ಹಿಂದೆ ರಾವಣನು ವಂದಿಸದೆ ಗಜಮೋಹನ ಇಂದು ತಪವನು ಗೈದು ಪರಪಡೆಯದು ಒಂದು ದೇಶದು ಬಂಧು
Alaripu is a traditional nritta or pure dance item that is usually taught at the beginning of a Bharatanatyam dancer's journey. It is an invocatory item that seeks to pay obeisance to the god, the guru, and the audience. Alaripu literally means the blossoming of a flower. Alar meaning flower and Ippu meaning lowering or bringing down. It suggests the blossoming of both the dance and the dancer in the presence of the audience. It can be said to any 5 jatis using Chollakattu syllables. The movement of all major and minor limbs is involved in this number. It is performed to the rhythm of the mridangam. Alaripu begins with the attamis or neck movements, followed by Mandi Adavu in the second half, and later culminates with vibrant footwork and Tirmanam Adavu. The dance commences quietly and gradually builds up the tempo of bodily movements to reach a climax. Nritta, which involves no abhinaya, is a perfect example of a pure abstract dance sequence executed through concentrated yet elemental rhythmic patterns. It is performed in all the 3 speeds in a cyclic ascendical fashion to fit perfectly into the prescribed talam, be it Tishra, Chaturashra, Khanda, Mishra, or Sankirna. The Alaripu has been so consummately planned that it looks new every time we see it. Though it is one of the initial items that a dance student starts learning, a tremendous amount of thinking has been put into the organization of the Alaripu, which looks so simple yet so spontaneous. The Alaripu, to be presented today, will be set to the rhythmic cycle of 5 beats in the first half and rhythmic cycle of 4 beats in the second half. Presenting to you Alaripu in Khanda and Chaturashra Jati.
Lần của ta thì cái là tổn ta tỷ tỷ đó tam cái là cái đó tỷ tỷ đó tam cái là cái tam thế tam cái là cái tỷ ta tỷ cái là cái tam thế tam cái là cái tỷ ta tỷ cái là cái tam thế tam tỷ tỷ tam tam tỷ ta tỷ tam tam the tam tam tarikita taka te 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 tarikita taka tam the tam tam tarikita taka te 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 tarikita taka tam the tam tam tarikita taka te 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 tarikita taka ta kuta jam tata kuta jam ta ta kita taka ta dikina tum raka ta dikina tum raka dikita dikina tum ta
Jatiswaram. Jatiswaram is a part of Nritya in a Bharatnatyam recital. It is an example of a pure dance or nritta sequence in which the performer weaves several patterns on the musical compositions. Just like its name, it is executed to the tune of a combination of swara passages in a particular raga and tala. The aim of this sequence is purely an aesthetic pleasure by the form of beauty through poses and movements in rhythm. A very exacting piece, the power of this item lies in its varying melodies and tempo. Today's Jatiswaram in Raga Todi set to Aditalam.
sa sa ni da ba ma ga da ba ma ga re sa ni da ni sa ga ma pa da ni sa sa ni da ba ma ga da ba ma ga re sa ga ma pa da ni sa sa ni da ba ma ga
That was indeed an aesthetically pleasing presentation of a Jati Swaram. A big round of applause for our budding artist, Aditi. Now, a quick introduction of our guru, Dr. Rekha Raju. Dr. Rekha Raju started learning dance under the guidance of late guru Padmini Ramachandran. Then she continued under Kalamandalam Usha Datar and music under Sri Raju Datar. Mridangam under Sri Jagdish Janardhanan. She was guided under the tutelage of Sri Janardhanan when she completed her PhD in Mohiniyattam. She is also a chartered accountant and has an MBA degree too. She is now learning under the guidance of Guru Kalamandalam Srimati Suganti. Rekha is also trained in Carnatic music for over 15 years, Mridangam over 8 years, and Natuangam for over 15 years. An A-graded artist at the Doordarshan and an empaneled artist of the ICCR, Rekha has traveled across the world to spread Mohiniyattam to countries like the United Kingdom, New Zealand, large parts of Europe, etc. She is the member of the expert panel for Mohiniyattam at the Ministry of Culture, Government of India. She is the artistic director of her academy, Nritya Dhama Temple of Fine Arts, where she trains more than 400 students in Mohiniyattam, Bharatnatyam, Mridangam, Yoga, and Carnatic vocals. She also engages in reaching out to the underprivileged children at NGOs like Freedom Foundation, Crystal House, Mother Teresa Home for Children, etc. She has been teaching dance for more than 150 students for the past 15 years without expecting any monetary benefits from them. Rekha has voluntarily contributed to help the education of many students as well. Nele Namma Mane holds 40 orphan children. Rekha holds monthly concerts for these children to evoke an interest for classical arts amongst these children. Dr. Rekha has performed over 2,000 shows and given over 75 lecture demonstrations all over the world. She has received awards like Yuva Kala Bharati from the government of Tamil Nadu, Kala Yogi from the Bangalore ICCR, titles like Swarnamukhi, Nritya Nipuna, Nritya Samrat, to name a few. Rekha has received the Ustad Bismillah Khan Award for overall contribution in the field of art from Central Sangeet Natak Academy, Government of India. I always keep repeating the same line at every Arangetram and every performance we come for. We consider ourselves really, really fortunate and blessed to be your students, Akka. The next item that we would be witnessing is a Varnam. Varnam is the most enthralling, interesting, and a challenging item in a Bharatnatyam recital. It is a piece D resistance wherein the expertise of the dancer is known. The name Varnam itself means color and stands as a test to dancers' capabilities in the different aspects and hues of the Bharatnatyam art form. It is a complex and intricate piece comprising various jatis, which are a series of pure dance sequences followed by a tirmana elaborated to a challu or a string of syllables. These fast-paced jatis are followed by the sahitya, where the music is described by the dancer using facial expressions and the emotion contained by the song is conveyed to the audience. There is a perfect synchronization of the bhava, raga, and tala, thus giving the dancer abundant scope for displaying her rhythmic talents along with the rich and variegated abhinaya. It is also the measure of one of the dasha pranas, that is ashrama or endurance, since it is the longest and the most demanding item, wherein the dancer uses her feet, dancing to the adavu jatis, the hands and the hastas, indicating the meaning of the song. While the inner feeling or emotion is portrayed by the sattvika abhinaya through the subtle facial expressions. The first half opens with the Mukkala Tirmanam or Trikala Jati, that is, a Tirmanam in 3 Kala speeds, which is choreographed with complex and graceful adavus performed to the recital of a Challakattu. Then the Pallavi and the Anupallavi Sahitya is alternated with Nritta followed by the Muktai Sahitya and the Muktai Swara, indicating the end of the first half or the Purvanga. The Varnam is a series of pure dance sequences alternated with Abhinaya for almost every line of the song and reaches a climax in which Raga, Bhava, and Tala find synchronization with the feet, showing jatis in varied and roundabout gaits, the hastas depicting the meaning of the song, and the Mukhabhaja Abhinaya, the facial expressions bringing out the various hues of emotions. In the second half of the Varnam, the Swara sequences intertwine in the song. They are danced like short jatis, followed by the Abhinaya on the Sahityam corresponding to the notes of these Swaras. When the Abhinaya is performed in Tattamettu, the toe-heel-foot pattern ending with the Aradi, a phrase repeated 3 times, the entire combination gives the Varnam a complex character. The Abhinaya weaves in the Sanchari Bhava with the Sthai Bhava, finally ending in a Tattamettu sequence and an Aradi. The Varnam to be performed today is a Pada Varnam set in Natakaranji Ragam, Swami Nan Undan Adimai, composed by Sri Papanasham Shivan. The main theme for this Varnam is Bhakti and the lyrics which are set to describe a staunch devotee of Lord Shiva. The devotee is so involved in her devotion to the Lord that she says she herself belongs to the Lord and the whole world knows about it. She patiently waits the arrival of the Lord and his darshan and imagines his majestic and cosmic dance. She describes his attire with long open hair tied in a top knot adorned by the Chandra and the river Ganga. She talks about how his walk is so dignified and majestic and how he dances to Nandi's resonating mridangam sounds. At the thought of her witnessing him, she is completely lost. Presenting to you the Padavarnam, Swami Nan Undan Adimai, set in Natukurinji Ragam and Aditalam.
The jatis of this Varnam, the Trikala jati is composed by my Guru Sri Jagdish Janardhana, and the other jatis is a humble attempt of my own self. So, in case if there is any kind of flaws, please forgive me. It is just an attempt of my skill, and I hope Aditi does justice to it.
சாமி நானும் தன்னடிமை என்று உலகில் அறியுமே சுவாமி நானும் தன்னடிமை என்று உலகில் அறியுமே சுவாமி நானும் தன்னடிமை என்று
கண்ணன் குதக்கத்தை குதக்கத்த திக்கிண்ணத்தும் ஜம் த ச நு த த ச நு ச நு த த தி கிட்ட தக்கதா ஜம் த ரீ கிட்ட தக்க ஜம் த ஜன்னூர ஜன்னு ஜன்னூர த தி கிட்ட தக்கதா ஜம் தரி கிட்ட தக்க ஜம் த ஜன்னு த ஜன்னு ஜன்னு த த தி கிட்ட தக்கதா ஜம் தரி கிட்ட தக்க ஜம் த ஜன்னு த ஜன்னு ஜன்னு த ர ஜம் கிடதகதா ஜம் தரி கிடதக ஜம் த ஜன்னு த ஜன்னு ஜன்னு த ர ஜம் கிடதகதா ஜம் தரி கிடதக ஜம் த ஜன்னு த த ஜன்னு த தின்னி த தே ஜன்னு ஜன்னு த தாம் ஜன்னு தின்னி த தே ர கெரி கெரி கெனக்கரும் ர திங்கென் தொம் த திகென் தொம் த திகென் தொம் த திகென் தொம் த ஜன்னு ஜன்னு த தாம் ஜன்னு தின்னி த தே ர தே கென தொம் த திங்கென் தொம் த திகென் தொம் த திகென் தொம் த திகென் தொம் த ஜன்னு ஜன்னு த தாம் ஜன்னு தின்னி த தே ர தே கென தொம் த திங்கென் தொம் கிடதக தரிகிடதும் கிடதக தரிகிடதும் கிடதக தரிகிடதும்
சுவாமி நானும் தன்னடிமை என்று அறியுமே சுவாமி நானும் தன்னடிமை என்று அறியுமே சுவாமி நானும் தன்னடிமை அறியுமே சுவாமி நானும் தன்னடிமை அறியுமே சுவாமி நானும் தன்னடிமை அறியுமே சுவாமி நானும் தன் அடிமை என்று உலகமெல்லாம் அறியுமே சுவாமி நானும் தன் அடிமை என்று உலகமெல்லாம் அறியுமே சுவாமி நானும்
தக்க ஜம் தக்க டம் தக்க ரம் தித்தா கிடதக தக்க கிடதோம் தச்சம் தக்க ஜம் தக்க நம் தக்க ரம் தித்தா தக்க திக்கு கிடதக தரிகிடதோம் தச்சம் தன்னம் தரம் கத்திம் தித்தா தக்க திக்கு கிடதக தரிகிடதோம் தரிகிடதோம் தக்க திக்கு கிடதக தரிகிடதோம் தரிகிடதோம் தா திக்கு கிடதக தரிகிடதோம் தரிகிடதோம்
சுவாமி ஜீவனமே
ತಕ ದೆ ತರಿ ತ ಝಣು ತ ತೆ ತಕ ಝಣು ದೆ ತ ತಳಂಗು ತಕ ದರೆ ಗಿಡದ ಗದ ದೆ ತರಿ ತ ಝಣು ತ ತ ದೆ ತರಿ ತ ಝಣು ತ ತೆ ತರಿ ತ ಝಣು ತ ತ ದ ಗಿ ತುಂ ದ ಧಿ ನ ತುಂ ತಕ ತಿಕ್ಕು ಕುಡದ ಗದ ತುಂ ತಕ ತಿಕ್ಕು ಕುಡದ ಗದ ತುಂ ತಕ ತಿಕ್ಕು ಕುಡದ ಗದ ತುಂ
ಮಾಮೃತ நடன மாடும் சேவடி தரிசனம் செஞ்சடையை தோலுதையை மத்தக ஜனடையை நினைவுருவது புன்னகை கவலை
We will now have a short felicitation ceremony. I'd like to request our guests for this evening to kindly come to the dais. Sandhya Sharma ma'am, ನೀವು ಸಹ ವೇದಿಕೆ ಮೇಲೆ ಬರಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ಕೊಳ್ತೀನಿ. Few words about Vidushi Srimati Chitra Vinod. Srimati Chitra Vinod, a gifted and highly talented dancer. Her journey in this art form commenced under the able guidance of her mother, Guru Srimati Jayanti Tyagarajan. She continued her dance endeavor under the tutelage of the reputed dance couple Karnataka Kalashri, Guru Sri Kiran Subramanyam and Srimati Sandhya Kiran. She was further trained under the renowned Guru, Karnataka Kalashri B. Bhanumati, and embarked her journey in this art form with much sincerity and passion. She earned her master's degree in fine arts from Bharatidasan University. Chitra is an accomplished graded Doordarshan artist. She is a recipient of the Kala Yogi Puraskara from the Youth Wing Association of Karnataka in association with ICCR, Bengaluru. Having over 800 performances to her credit, she has had the privilege of performing at several prestigious dance festivals such as Hampi Utsav, Nada Niranjanam Tirumala, ISKCON Brahmotsav, Sharadotsav, Narada Ghana Sabha, ICCR, Kalakshetra Foundation, Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan, Kannada Cultural Events and Navaratri Festival at various temples. As a part of the cultural tour, organized by Indian Council for Cultural Relations under the sponsorship of Ministry of External Affairs, Chitra had the privilege of traveling to Bogota, Colombia for various performances and workshop as a professional Natwanar. Deeply grounded in the Varuvur style, Chitra propagates the true essence of this art form to many budding talents at her institute, Natya Vedalaya. Emphasizing on aesthetic and technical aspects of the art form, she has choreographed and presented ballets such as Sita Kalyanam, Bhavayami Raghuvaram, Krishna Shatakam, Dashavataram, and Shades of Love, for which she attained great critical acclaim. Chitra's commitment to this art has borne fruit with her institution, Chitra Center for Performing Arts, being recognized as an empaneled group by Indian Council for Cultural Relations, Ministry of External Affairs, Government of India. In addition to training students at her institution, Chitra is also a faculty member at the Department of Performing Arts, Christ University. A big thank you for taking your time and for attending the show, ma'am. Thank you. We would now like to honor our guests.
Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. A very good evening to one and all present here. My namaskarams to the wonderful Guru, Dr. Rekha Raju, and the dignitaries on the dais. Being an artist, I think it's easy to perform rather than to speak. It's like an arangetram every time someone calls me to speak. So I would just express what I felt after watching Aditi today. Being a 14-year-old, she has done a wonderful job in her debut performance. Her smile, I think from the time she entered the stage, she had a wonderful smile on her face, confidence. Aramandi, the stance of Aramandi is the most challenging part in a dancer's journey, and she has amazingly done justice to what the choreography Rekha has done. So Jati Swaram is very tough item before the Varnam, and Rekha had confidence to give that to Aditi, and that is only because she has wonderfully performed that in the rehearsals also, I assume, yeah. The selection of the items from the beginning, it started with a slow-paced Ganesha Stuti, which gave the warm-up to all the audience as well as the dancer, progressing slowly towards the Alaripu in two jatis, Khanda Jati and Chaturasha Jati, and she amazingly took the transition from one to the other. And the Jati Swaram in Todi Ragam, it was actually an audio-visual treat with such a rich music ensemble. And Aditi is blessed to perform for such experienced musicians as well. The Varnam was amazing. It was aptly choreographed for her age, keeping what is the possibility that a 14-year-old can do. Rekha, amazing. I have seen you perform intense items as well. So it is obviously the Guru's thought process which goes in training each student as per her age and experience. And all the items that you have choreographed today is so comfortable for Aditi to perform confidently in her debut performance, and congratulations to you on that. Rekha is such a highly skilled guru, an artist par excellence, a very versatile artist, and ever smiling and of course beautiful. So she has done an amazing job as an Natwana. I don't have to appreciate the guru she is today, because she stands in that level of what do you say, artistry. But then still I can't stop saying that she has wonderfully composed so many jatis for today's Varnam, and the intricacies in between the shollus. I think I also have a flair for rhythm, and I totally can understand how you can enjoy that part of this thing with the musicians. Amazing job in Natwangam, and as you've kind of, like they say, the captain of the ship is the Natwanar, and you have wonderfully done that job today. And being a singer herself, and of course the mridangist that she has been, I think she really enjoyed. She didn't know what to enjoy, whether to enjoy Aditi's performance or to enjoy the rhythmic aspect by the percussionists or the music by the singer and the instrumentalists. So she was actually celebrating this wonderful day. And definitely congratulations to you for having trained your student with so much of sincerity and love and that smile. I think the student will like the subject if the teacher is good. So I am sure Aditi loves dance because of Rekha, and I wish she continues to train under Rekha having learned so many years. And and she's an all-rounder as well, Aditi. And Rekha has aptly used her skills in the poses she gave. And so it is, you study the students so well before training them, and it's such a wonderful relationship between the teacher and the student, and this journey is just the beginning. And I just wish Aditi gives more time for dance, and it's wonderful that she's training in Mohiniyattam. A lot of aspects of Mohiniyattam, in a sense the grace, the poise, is also strung beautifully into her choreography today. So a big congratulations to Rekha and her student Aditi. And I will definitely be, I will be failing in my duty if I would not appreciate the musicians today. Wonderful musicians, and the singer had such a bhavam in his singing. Every ragam was felt so beautifully by him. The Todi ragam, the ghanam of the Todi ragam, and the Natakuranji, which he enjoyed. Everyone enjoyed performing today, and with such expertise, they have given Aditi so much generously in their music that one cannot stop enjoying. And the flautist and the violinist, such a melody, that Alaripu filling in between the Solukatus was amazing. It was not overshadowing anything. It was just it's supporting actually for the dance, but standing still a par excellence in what they have done. And amazing mridangam and rhythm pad, such a sharp way of giving that boost for the dancer. And the special effects were definitely not overshadowing, but so effective. Rightly said, special effects. And it was like in between, one had to turn and see, wow, what was that given by that artist. And Aditi is blessed for today with such wonderful audience and elders blessing her. I saw the celebration by with all the family members initially when I came a little early, and they were all so happy. All the elders were greeting each other, and what more does she need than the blessings from them. Thank you so much for inviting me today, parents of Aditi and Rekha, for such love always. We always keep in touch through phone. So thank you so much. I'm really honored to be here today. Thank you.
Few words about Kalaimamani, Dr. Sangeeta Kabilian. Dr. Sangeeta tutored in Pandanallur style of Bharatanatyam under Kalaimamani Srimati Krishna Kumari Narendran. She is one of the familiar faces in Chennai Margari Festival with more than 100 performances on stages across the world. She was hosted and felicitated by several prestigious government and international organizations like Mamalapuram Dance Festival, Government of Tamil Nadu Tourism, World Hindu Conference Sri Lanka, Cultural Wing of High Commission of India. Sangeeta has several thematic productions to her credit. Eminent presence in Bharatanatyam with more than 3 decades of a spectacular career with her elegance, art praised for her intricacy, precise nritta movements, purity of abhinaya, impeccable chari, vibrant bhava, and involved expressive rasas, winning several admirers with her performance and serene personality. She is the artistic director of Premium Arts Institute, Usha's Foundation, registered with Government of Karnataka, which nurtures young and aspiring talents. She is an ardent Veena player as well. She is a recipient of Doctor of Letter, International Tamil University, USA, Nritya Kala Kishori from Sri Sri Narayana Tirtha Swamigal, Nritya Shiromani Award 2015, Kalaimamani Award in 2018, Government of Tamil Nadu, Nritya Natya Tarakai, Delhi Tamil Sangam, and many more. Thank you for gracing the occasion, ma'am. We would now like to honor our guest.
Om Shri Sai Ram, Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. My namaskaram to family of Nitya Dama, to everyone who is present here, to all the dignitaries who are here, and beautiful line of artists. Of course, my namaskaram and thanks to Rekha Ji for having me here on this wonderful occasion. Thank you, Rekha. I agree with Chitra ma'am that it is very difficult for artists and even the writers to speak. We can dance, we can write, but to perform, but to speak, it is very difficult. But Chitra has, I think, already said all the points. She has covered everything, right from the orchestra, the audience, Rekha's choreography, the musicians, everybody. But still, to share my few thoughts about today's performance, I watched a very beautiful performance by Aditi. She, from the start till the end of the Varnam, her energy flow was just the same. So it shows how much her guru has put on her effort and how much Aditi has taken. My best wishes to Aditi. and of course to Rekha. Aditi, you are at the right hands. I don't need to talk about or tell you about dance because Rekha is there for you. But what you need to take from your guru is she makes sure she makes the place vibrant. Whether it is 100 or 1,000 people, she makes sure she makes everybody comfortable. She goes through, we don't know what she's going through, but she always keep a smile on her face. It is very, very appreciable, and we all have to learn that. So these things, I think you have to learn it from your guru. To me, to all of us, dance is a spiritual journey. You know, maybe I can put it like it has 3 stages. This is how I have taken it. First would be Dvaita state, where dance and me are separate. You know, for that, you could have seen. Today, Aditi wanted to make it perfect, do it in Tala, make the teacher proud, make the parents happy. So this is what was going in her mind, but she did a justice to whatever she did today. The next stage would be Vishishtadvaita, where, like, for you to understand Shiva and Parvati, like Ardhanari, I become part of dance. So in that stage, wherever you go, you see dance. You enjoy the moves. You love dance. Every move you see it as dance. The later is Advaita, where you become dance. That is called Aikya state, where Shiva and Parvati are like this. So that moment, you are totally engrossed in dance. To reach that state, one has to apply the Gokarna concept. I'm sure we all of us would have known about that. What the cow does, it goes everywhere, takes all the food, comes and sits leisurely, and takes it out from the stomach, chew it again, and then digest. It is called chewing the cud, if I'm not wrong. So like that, we all have to. For Aditi, she has to take the knowledge from her guru. I think she's versatile artist. Like, you know, now only I know that she's also learning Mridangam. I never knew about it. So she has to take the knowledge from her guru, go home, analyze, practice, internalize. Only then you will understand what is dance. Without taking much time. So that's the reason always teachers keep telling practice, 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 because you need to internalize what it is. Without that, you can't understand what you are performing and you can't reach to the audience. So thank you all. Thank you, Rekha, for having me here. My best wishes to Aditi. And of course, I have to talk about the musicians. Vocal. Vishnu sir, it was soulful singing. We completely enjoyed your whether it is Todi or Natakurinji. We were all like totally drenched in that raga. I don't need to talk about Prithvi sir. The moment Prithvi is there, he gives a beautiful vibration, makes the younger artist or us, he makes us very comfortable. So even in my class, you know, everybody wants Prithvi sir. So he has created that kind of aura in the class also. And of course, the flute, violin, the rhythm pad. It was like both dance and music together. So Aditi, you're so blessed to have such a beautiful line of artists. Of course, your guru who's guiding and telling you every time what has to be done. Her eyes was totally on the footworks of the child until she finished each and every jati. So, my best wishes to Aditi. Please continue this art form, and that too you are learning 2 art form at a time. It's not that easy. Just to learn 1 art form, it is so difficult. I think she proves to be her guru's disciple. That's why she's learning two art form. So my best wishes, please continue. Thank you so much.
Few words about Srimati Deepa Krishnamurthy. Srimati Deepa Krishnamurthy, founder of Nritya Kshetra, has been a disciple of the Tanjavur Bani of Bharatanatyam and was initiated into the divine art form under the able tutelage of the late Guru Sri K.J. Govindarajan. Deepa then continued to learn Abhinaya under the guidance of the late Guru Srimati Jamuna Krishnan, working particularly on items that focused on the combination of dance and Hindi poetry, which also opened her mind to newer perspectives in dance. By getting introduced to Hindi poetry, which was her guru's forte, Deepa was fortunate to participate in several of the Jamunaji's projects. Each project was an experience which enriched and added immense value to her growth as an artist. Today, training under Srimati Ragini Chandrasekhar, Deepa is continuing to spread Jamunaji's rich and inexhaustible treasure of rare Surdas, Kabir, Meera, Vidyapati, and Tulsidas compositions, adding a new dimension to the existing and vast Bharatanatyam repertoire. Thank you for gracing the occasion, ma'am. We would now like to honor a guest.
Namaskaram and Shri Gurubhyo Namah. Most of the things I wanted to say have already been said. But still, thank you, Rekha, Aditi's parents, for having me preside over this beautiful evening today. It's a milestone event, Arangetram, and as I always tell all my students who had their Arangetrams recently, that this is just a beginning of a very, very long journey in dance. Till now, it has just been understanding the basics of Bharatanatyam, like the Adavas or the Korvais, Jatis, Abhinaya, which are put together in various items, and then making a margam out of it or a repertoire out of it and presenting as an Arangetram performance. From now is the real test of learning, which is lifelong. It never ends. I'm still learning. I'm 55. I don't think I should say that, but I would love to say that for children here, that don't ever stop learning. Learning anything, any art form, anything, we just have to continue learning. And the satisfaction and that feel that learning gives you. You might not become a professional dancer, but just keeping dance with you helps a lot in life, dealing with challenges, dealing with day-to-day events, everything. I only met Rekha recently, maybe last month, but I know her as a dancer. We have been communicating with each other through the social media. And such a wonderful person and such a wonderful guru to have. She was in complete joy throughout the first half of the performance. She was in total pride and awe of her students, seeing her dance, each movement, everything, the music she enjoyed. Being in stage, she loved it. She enjoyed watching the students. She enjoyed watching the audience. So much of energy and positivity in her. It was wonderful to see, and I would say this so many times that her students are really, really lucky to be under her. This evening is going to give total pride, satisfaction and contentment to her as a teacher. Happiness and joy to the parents who have seen their child blossoming into this stage as an artist. And for Aditi, a sense of achievement that yes, she has done her Arangetram. I'm sure last 2 months would have been continuous practice, stamina building, and working on items. And that culminating today in this beautiful evening is going to give her a lot of satisfaction and achievement. To the music ensemble, what do I say? I just don't have any words. The vocalist Sri Vishnu, the mridangist Prithvi, Krishna, it was just bliss listening to them. I totally enjoyed my time here, and I thank you so much for having me preside over this function here today. Thank you all of you.
ನಮ್ಮೊಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ಮತ್ತೋರ್ವ ಗೆಸ್ಟ್ ಸಂಧ್ಯಾ ಶರ್ಮಾ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್. ಅವರು ನೃತ್ಯ ವಿಮರ್ಶಕಿಯಾಗಿ ಬಹಳ ಕಲಾವಿದರ ನೃತ್ಯ ವಿಮರ್ಶೆಯನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿ ಅವರ ಒಂದು ಕಲೆಗೆ ಒಂದು ಅರ್ಥವನ್ನು ತಂದುಕೊಟ್ಟಿರುವಂಥವರು. ಅವರು ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ಬಂದಿರುವಂಥದ್ದು ನಮಗೆ ಬಹಳ ಸಂತೋಷವನ್ನು ತಂದುಕೊಟ್ಟಿದೆ. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ಬಂದಿರೋದಕ್ಕೆ. A small token of love from Aditi's parents and Rityadama Temple of Fine Arts.
ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ರೇಖಾ ರಾಜು ಅವರ ವೇದಿಕೆ ಮೇಲೆ ಅವರು ನೃತ್ಯ ಮಾಡೋದನ್ನು ನಾನು ನೋಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಮೋಹಿನಿ ಆಟ್ಟಮ್ಮು ಬಹಳ ಒಂದು ವರ್ಚಸ್ವಿಯಾಗಿ ಬಹಳ ಕಳಕಳಿಯಾಗಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಅವರ ಅನೇಕ ನೃತ್ಯಗಳ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನಾನು ವಿಮರ್ಶೆಯನ್ನು ಬರೆದಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಹಾಗೆಯೇ ಅವರ ಒಂದು ಇಡೀ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿತ್ವ ಪರಿಚಯದ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನನ್ನ ನೃತ್ಯ ಲೋಕ ಪುಸ್ತಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಅವ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಒಂದು ಲೇಖನ ಇದೆ. ಹೀಗಾಗಿ ನನಗೆ ರೇಖಾ ಅವರು ಬಹಳ ವರ್ಷದಿಂದ ಪರಿಚಯ. ಅವರು ತುಂಬ ಉತ್ತಮ ಕಲಾವಿದೆಯಾಗಿ ನೃತ್ಯ ಜಗತ್ತಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಹೆಸರು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಮತ್ತು ಅವರ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಕೇಳಬೇಕಾ, ಅವರಷ್ಟು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ನಾಟ್ಯ ಶಿಕ್ಷಣ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಬಹಳ ಒಂದು ಶಿಸ್ತಿನಿಂದ ಬದ್ಧತೆಯಿಂದ ಕಲ್ತಿರೋದು ಇವತ್ತಿನ ಅದಿತಿಯ ನೃತ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ನನಗೆ ಕಾಣಸಿಕ್ತು. ಎಷ್ಟು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಅವಳು ಮೊದಲೇ ಯೋಗಾಪಟು ಅನ್ನೋದು ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ರು ಅವರು. ಆ ಯೋಗದ ಭಂಗಿಗಳನ್ನು ಎಷ್ಟು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ನಿರ್ವಹಿಸಿದ್ಲು. ಅದಲ್ಲದೆ ಅವಳು ಆ ಒಂದು ವೇದಿಕೆಯ ಮೇಲೆ ಆತ್ಮವಿಶ್ವಾಸದಿಂದ ಎಷ್ಟು ನಗುಮುಖದಿಂದ ನಿರಾಯಾಸವಾಗಿ, ಇದೇನೊಳಗೆ ಪ್ರಥಮ ಪ್ರದರ್ಶನ ಅನ್ನಿಸ್ತಾ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ, ಎಷ್ಟೋ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಅನ್ನೋ ಅಷ್ಟು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಲೀಲಾಜಾಲವಾಗಿ ನೃತ್ಯ ಮಾಡಿದ್ಲು. ತುಂಬ ಸೊಗಸಾಗಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ಲು. ನೀವೆಲ್ಲ ಭಾಳ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಪ್ರೇಕ್ಷಕರೆಲ್ಲ ಚಪ್ಪಾಳೆ ತಟ್ಟಿ ಅವಳಿಗೆ ತುಂಬ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರೋತ್ಸಾಹನ ನೀಡಿದಾಗಲೇ ಗೊತ್ತಾಯಿತು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮನಸ್ಸು ತುಂಬಿದೆ ಬಂದಿದೆ ಅಂತ. ಮಾರ್ಗಂ ಸಂಪ್ರದಾಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಚಪ್ಪಾಳೆ ತಟ್ಬೋದು. ಅದಿತಿಗೆ ಮತ್ತು ರೇಖಾಗೆ ಅಭಿನಂದನೆಗಳು ಸಲ್ತಕ್ಕದ್ದೇ. ಮಾರ್ಗಂ ಸಂಪ್ರದಾಯದ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಅವರು ತುಂಬ ನೀಟಾಗಿ, ಅಂದರೆ ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಅಚ್ಚುಕಟ್ಟಾಗಿ ಭಾಳ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಗಣಪತಿ ವಂದನೆ ಆಗಲಿ, ಅವಳು ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಸಾಮಾನ್ಯವಾಗಿ ಅಭಿನಯ ಪ್ರಾರಂಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಇರಲ್ಲ, ಆದರೂ ಕೂಡ ಅವಳು ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದನೇ ತನ್ನ ಅಭಿನಯನ ತೋರ್ಸೋಕ್ಕೆ ಶುರು ಮಾಡಿದ್ಲು. ಆಮೇಲೆ ನೃತ್ಯಗಳು ಜತಿಗಳನ್ನು ಎಷ್ಟು ಒಂದು ಹರಿತವಾಗಿ ಅಂಗಶುದ್ಧವಾಗಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ಲು. ಅದು ಬಹಳ ಮುಖ್ಯ. ನೃತ್ಯ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಅಂಗಶುದ್ಧವಾಗಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಒಂದು ರೀತಿ ನೋಡೋಕ್ಕೂ ಚೆಂದ, ಮತ್ತು ಆ ನಾಟ್ಯದ ಚೌಕಟ್ಟಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಅದು ಅರ್ಥಗರ್ಭಿತವಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಗುರುಗಳು ಹಾಗೆ ಹೇಳಿಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ಪ್ರತಿ ಹಂತದಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಅವ್ರ ಕೈಯನ್ನು ತಿದ್ದೋದು, ಕೈ ಹಿಡಿದಿದ್ರೆ ಕೆಳಗಿದ್ರೆ ಮೇಲ್ ಮಾಡೋದು, ಮತ್ತು ಹೇಗೆ ತಟ್ಟು ಮೆಟ್ಟು ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಆ ಜತಿಗಳನ್ನು ಅವರು ತಿದ್ದಿ ಹೇಳಿಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅದೇ ಒಂದು ವರ್ಣದಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗಲಿ ಮೊದಲಿಂದ ಕಡೆಯವರೆಗೂ 3 ನೃತ್ಯದಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಜತಿಸ್ವರದಲ್ಲಿ ನಟುವಂಗನ ರೇಖಾ ಅವರು ಭಾಳ ಉತ್ಸಾಹದಿಂದ ನಿರ್ವಹಿಸಿದ್ದು ಅವಳಿಗೊಂದೇ ರೀತಿ ತುಂಬ ಪೂರಕವಾಗಿ ಪ್ರೋತ್ಸಾಹ ದೊರೆತಿದ್ದು ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಾ ಇತ್ತು. ಗುರುಗಳು ಏನೋ ಪರೀಕ್ಷೆ ಒಳಗಾದಂಗೆ ಅವರು ಒಂದು ಕುತೂಹಲದಿಂದ ಅವಳು ಮಾಡೋದನ್ನ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾಗಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಾಳ ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ರೀತಿ ಅವರಲ್ಲಿ ತುಡಿತ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಾ ಇತ್ತು. ಅವ್ರ ಕಣ್ಣ ಒಂದು ಹೊಳಪಲ್ಲಿ, ಒಂದು ಕಣ್ಣಲ್ಲಿ ಆ ಒಂದು ಕಾತರ ಅವಳು ಮಾಡಿದಾಗೆಲ್ಲ ಭಾಳ ಸಂತೋಷ ಆಗ್ಬಿಡ್ತಿತ್ತು. ಅವರು ನಾ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೆ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸು ಅಂತ ಅಕ್ಕಪಕ್ಕದ ವಾದ್ಯದವ್ರು ನೋಡಿ ಅವಳು ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಪೂರಕವಾದ ಪ್ರತಿಕ್ರಿಯೆಯನ್ನು ಪಡಿತಾ ಇದ್ದಿದ್ದು ನಾನು ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೆ. ಒಂದು ವೇದಿಕೆ ಮೇಲೂ ನೋಡಬೇಕು, ಆ ಕಡೆ ಗುರುಗಳ ಮುಖನೂ ನೋಡಬೇಕು, ಹಂಗಾಯಿತು. 2 ಕಡೆಯೂ ನಮ್ಮ ನೃತ್ಯದ ಸುಳಿವು. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೃತ್ಯ ಪ್ರತ್ಯಕ್ಷವಾಗಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಪರೋಕ್ಷವಾಗಿ ಆ ಕಡೆ ನೃತ್ಯ ನಡೀತಾ ಇತ್ತು. ತುಂಬ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿತ್ತು. ಮತ್ತು ಸಂಗೀತಗಾರರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು. ವಿಷ್ಣು ಅವರು ಏನು ಭಾವಪೂರ್ಣವಾಗಿ ಆ ಒಂದು ವರ್ಣದಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಪಲುಕುಗಳನ್ನು ತುಂಬ ಎಂಜಾಯ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾಯಿದ್ರು. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರೇನೆ ವಾದ್ಯಗೋಷ್ಠಿಯವರೇ ಎಂಜಾಯ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ರು. ಎಷ್ಟು ಪಲುಕುಗಳನ್ನು ಯಾವ್ಯಾವ ಥರ ತೊಗೋಬೋದು ಆ ಚರಣದಲ್ಲಂತೂ ತುಂಬ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ. ಅದೇ ಥರ ಆ ಹುಡುಗಿನೂ ಕೂಡ ಅಷ್ಟು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ಲು ಅದಿತಿ. ಇಂಥ ಒಂದು ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ಗುರುಗಳ ಒಂದು ಬಳಿ ಅವಳನ್ನ ವಿದ್ಯಾಭ್ಯಾಸಕ್ಕೆ ಕಳಿಸಿದ್ದಕ್ಕೆ ಅವರ ತಂದೆ ತಾಯಿಗಳಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಅಭಿನಂದನೆಗಳನ್ನು ತಿಳಿಸ್ತೀನಿ. ಇದು ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ನಿಲ್ಲಬಾರ್ದು. ಇದು ಪ್ರಥಮ ಪ್ರವೇಶ, ಸೋಲೋ, ಇದು ಏಕವ್ಯಕ್ತಿ ಪ್ರದರ್ಶನ. ಇನ್ನೂ ಅನೇಕ ಪ್ರದರ್ಶನ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಒಂದು ಭರವಸೆಯ ನೃತ್ಯಗಾರ್ತಿಯಾಗಿ ಇಡೀ ನೃತ್ಯ ಭೂಪಟದಲ್ಲಿ, ಅಂದರೆ ಇಡೀ ಜಗತ್ತಿನ ಭೂಪಟದಲ್ಲಿ ಇವಳು ಗುರುತಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಂಥ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಕಲಾವಿದೆಯಾಗಿ ಬೆಳೆಯಲಿ ಅಂತ ನಾನು ಹಾರೈಸ್ತೀನಿ. ಈಗ ಅರ್ಧ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಆಗಿದೆ ನೃತ್ಯ, ಅದರಲ್ಲೂ ವರ್ಣ ಆಗಿದೆ. ವರ್ಣ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಒಂದು ದೊಡ್ಡ ಟೆಸ್ಟು. ಯಾಕೆಂದರೆ ಅಭಿನಯನೂ ಬೇಕು, ನೃತ್ಯನೂ ಬೇಕು, ಎರಡೂ ಬೇಕು. ಅವಳು ಮುಖದಲ್ಲಿ ಅಭಿನಯ, ಇನ್ನು ಪುಟ್ಟ ಹುಡುಗಿಗೆ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಪದವರ್ಣನೇ ಸೆಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅವರು ಗೊತ್ತು, ಭಕ್ತಿ ಆದರೆ ಮಗುಗೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಟ್ರೆ ಅಂತ. ಇನ್ನು ಶೃಂಗಾರ ವರ್ಣಗಳು ಮಗುಗೆ ಭಾವನೆಗಳೇ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲದೆ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಅವಳದನ್ನು ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ನಿರೀಕ್ಷೆ ಮಾಡೋದೇ ತಪ್ಪು. ಅದರಿಂದ ಗುರುಗಳು ಬಹಳ ಬುದ್ಧಿವಂತರು. ಯಾವುದಾದ್ರು ಮಾಡಿಸ್ಬೋದು ಅಂತ ನೋಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಕೃತಿಗಳ ಆಯ್ಕೆಯನ್ನು ಬಹಳ ಸಮಯೋಚಿತವಾಗಿ, ಬಹಳ ಸಂಯೋಜಿತವಾಗಿ ತುಂಬ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಹಾಗೆ ಕೂಡ ಜತಿಗಳನ್ನೂ ಕೂಡ ಅವರು ಜಗದೀಶ್ ಜನಾರ್ದನ್ ಅವ್ರದ್ದು ರಚನೆಗಳ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ತಮ್ಮ ಹೊಸ ಜತಿಗಳನ್ನು ಸೇರಿಸಿ ಆ ಹುಡುಗಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಮಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ಸಮರ್ಥವಾಗಿ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ಅಂತ ನೋಡಿಕೊಂಡು, ಅದು ಬಹಳ ಮುಖ್ಯ. ಯಾಕೆಂದರೆ ಮಗು ಕೈಲಿ ಏನಾಗತ್ತೆ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನು ನೋಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಮಾಡಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇಂಥ ಒಂದು ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ಗುರುಗಳನ್ನು ಇಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ಸೇರಿರೋರಲ್ಲಿ ಅನೇಕರು ಪೋಷಕರಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಅಂತ ಭಾವಿಸಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ನೃತ್ಯ ಒಂದು ದೈವಿಕವಾದ ಕಲೆ. ಇದರಿಂದ ಒಂದು ಡಿಸಿಪ್ಲಿನ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಒಂದು ಬದ್ಧತೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಕಾನ್ಸಂಟ್ರೇಷನ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಓದಿಗೆ ಖಂಡಿತ ಡಿಸ್ಟರ್ಬ್ ಮಾಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಏನಪ್ಪ SLC PUC ಟರ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟು ಬಿಡಿಸ್ಬಿಡ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ನೀವು ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಡಿ. ಯಾಕೆ ನೃತ್ಯ ಮಾಡಿದಷ್ಟು ಅದು ಬುದ್ಧಿಗೆ ಒಂದು ರೀತಿ ಟಾನಿಕ್ ಇದ್ದ ಹಾಗೆ. ಅವಳು ನೃತ್ಯ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಅವಳ ನೆನಪಿನ ಶಕ್ತಿ ಹೆಚ್ಚಾಗತ್ತೆ. ಅದು ಜೊತೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಡೆಯುತ್ತೆ. ಅದರಿಂದ ಪೋಷಕರಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ, ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಂದು ಬೇರೆ ಕಾರಣಗಳು ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಮಧ್ಯ ನಿಲ್ಲಿಸ್ಬೇಡಿ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ನೀವು ಮುಂದುವರಿಸ್ಬೋದು, ಆದರೆ ನಿಲ್ಲಿಸಿದ್ರೆ ಆ ಕಲ್ತಿರೋ ವಿದ್ಯೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಸ್ಥಗಿತಗೊಂಡ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ. ಆದ್ದರಿಂದ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೂಡ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಪುಣ್ಯದಿಂದ ನೀವು ಇಂಥ ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ಗುರುಗಳನ್ನು ಪಡೆದಿದ್ದೀರಾ. ಎಷ್ಟು ಅವ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನನಗೆ ಒಂದು ತುಂಬ ಮೆಚ್ಚುಗೆ ಅಂತಂದರೆ, ಅವರು ಸ್ವತಃ ನೃತ್ಯ ಕಲಾವಿದೆ ಆಗಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಮತ್ತು ಇವತ್ತು ನೃತ್ಯಗಳು ಮಾಡೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಎಷ್ಟೋ ಗುರುಗಳು ಸ್ವಯಂ ಅವರು ನೃತ್ಯ ಮಾಡೋದು ನಿಲ್ಲಿಸ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ಆದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ರೇಖಾ ಅವಳು ನೃತ್ಯ ಮಾಡೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಒಂದು ಅವಳು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೀರಿಯನ್ಸು ಸೇರಿಸಿ ಯಾವ ಥರ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ಪ್ರಾಯೋಗಿಕವಾಗಿಂತ ಪ್ರಯೋಗ ಅವಳು ಗೊತ್ತಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಈ ದೃಷ್ಟಿಯಿಂದ ತುಂಬ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಒಂದು ನೃತ್ಯ ಶಿಕ್ಷಣ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಯಶಸ್ವಿಯಾದಂಥ ಕಲಾವಿದೆಯನ್ನು ತಯಾರು ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ಹೊರಟಿದ್ದೀರಾ. ನಿಮಗೆ ಅಭಿನಂದನೆಗಳು. ಭಾಳ ಸಂತೋಷ ಆಯಿತು. ಇಂಥ ಒಂದು ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ಅವಕಾಶ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀರಾ. ಅವರು ಅದಿತಿ ತಂದೆ ತಾಯಿಗಳಿಗೂ ವಂದಿಸಿ ನಾನೆರಡು ಮಾತು ಮುಗಿಸ್ತೀನಿ. ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ.
This evening has come to life in the special way that it has, thanks to our incredible music ensemble that has so ably supported Aditi throughout her performance. I'd like to introduce you to our incredible musicians. I would like to invite on stage, on vocals, Sri Kalamandalam Vishnu TS. On Mridangam, Sri Prithvi Krishna. On violin, Trishur Sangeet Mohan. On flute, Koppam Vinod Kumar. On special effects, Sri Hariharan Babu. This show would not have been what it is without the able support provided to us by the host of people. I'd like to invite on stage Sri Raju for the beautiful makeup. Sri Raju. Costume credits. Sri Krishna Kumar. photos and videos, I would like to invite on stage Shri R.N. Sudhi. I would like to thank R.N. Sudhi for such a brilliant job with invite design and print as well. Shri Krishna for the sounds and lights.
As we all witnessed, the first half of the program was all about Bharatnatyam. Now, we would be moving on to witnessing Mohiniyattam being performed by our dancers Aditi. A short snippet on Mohiniyattam as an art form. Mohiniyattam is an Indian classical dance form that evolved in the state of Kerala. Mohiniyattam emphasizes on lasya, which showcases a more graceful, gentle, and feminine form of dancing. Mohiniyattam derives its name from the word Mohini, a female avatar of Lord Vishnu. As the name suggests, Mohiniyattam means the enchanting dance of the Mohini, the Hindu mythological beauty who is known for her grace, delicacy, gliding nature, and elegance. The next item to be performed by Aditi would be Chollu-Kattu. Chollu-Kattu in Mohiniyattam is an item performed at the beginning of a Mohiniyattam repertoire to salute the stage, and it gives greater prominence to Nritta. This item consists of stylish syllables in tune with the raga and the dance used with pure dance patterns appropriate to it. Basic adavus of the Mohiniyattam style are interweaved together in intricate patterns in such a manner that the music and the dance flourish together in total symphony. Footwork is accompanied by hand gestures and body movements that culminate to trance the viewers with this beautifully choreographed piece. The item is a traditional Mohiniyattam piece that incorporates the chollu with hand gestures, body movements, and footwork. Intricate movements are woven together into small pieces, which is where the word kattu, that is to tie, comes into play. Presenting Chollu-Kattu in Ragam Nalinakanti set to Aditalam.
Aditi has been learning Mohiniyattam for the past 3 years, and as rightly said, practicing two dance forms is very difficult. So, because she's doing her debut, I am making her perform just one item in Mohiniyattam, because Mohiniyattam takes years of study to get that grace. But yet, as an attempt of her artistry, one item she will be performing. And generally the Mohiniyattam, the bun is worn on the left, as we all know. But today, because of time constraint, the Kalamandalam style, which is practiced as a braid, is used today. So this composition is choreographed by myself under my guidance, Dr. Sugandhi ma'am. And this is composed by Sri Sudev Warrior.
ತಕ್ಕಿಟ್ಟ ತಕದಿಮಿತೋ ಆ ತಕ್ಕಿಟ್ಟದೆ ತಕ್ಕಿಟ್ಟ ತಕದಿಮಿತೋ ತಕ್ಕಿಟ್ಟ ದೇಕಿಟ್ಟದ
Before Aditi changes to her next costume, let me speak a few words, as I always do. So, of late I was reading something which really hit my heart. It says, have a heart that never hurts. Have a mind that never minds. Have pain in you, but make that pain never evident. Have your whole self to share, to care, to be joyful, and to spread only happiness to others. So this is what I read, and this actually means a lot to me. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha, and thanks to all of you for being so supportive, and I think all of you all are fans of Aditi, and I could, it was so obvious. So thanks to you, audience, for being so motivational and encouraging. The journey of the artist, as you'll all know, is it's not as easy as everybody said, all the guests that we had today. What you'll see is this dancer on stage, all decked up and moving beautifully, emoting all those 9 rasas and bhavas that she has. But behind that is a lot of sweat, is a lot of blood, is a lot of pain, is a lot of hurt. We artists keep traveling everywhere. For everybody, it looks like, oh, she's having a gala time traveling. She's always in the air. She's always... But behind that travel, there's so much of hardships that we face. When we dance, we have blood clots. We get bruises. When we travel, we carry that luggage, which is... Sometimes at the airlines also, I'm like, come on, I'm an artist. I mean, you can't expect me to carry 15 kgs for 7 days. You have to give me that. Leverage. And then, when you have these so-called organizers, I mean, I'm kind of very blunt when it comes to talk, and I'm kind of bold also. And you have these organizers who are kind of, I would say, very cheesy and creepy. They would want dancers to, say yes or agree to whatever they say. Most of us don't, but they expect that they do that. And with all this, there's so much of politics, there's so much of ego, there's so much of attitude. And believe me, they say bureaucracy or hypocrisy and all that is only relevant in corporate field. No, it is definitely there even in the artistic field. And each of us artists who are performing today are definitely facing it. And it's okay to say it. It is okay to share because all of you are family. But beyond all that, what makes an artist? I'll say what makes me are only some people, I would say. First, or I say everything I owe to them is my Appa Amma. Thank you, Appa Amma, for making me stand here, for making me be as courageous and as brave as everybody knows me. Thanks to my gurus who have taught me every bit. Even if it is one little small thing, they have taught me so much. And thanks to my guru for that.
Then, thanks to all my musical ensemble, all my musical orchestra. First, today, let me thank Vishnu ji, Prithvi ji, Hari ji, Vinod Etan, Sangeet Etan, all of them, because they also have seen me grow. They also have been there at every step that I take. And I think without all of you and all my orchestra, I think nothing would be possible as a dancer. Thank you so much for always being there as a support. Then comes to my own sisters. They are my own family. I don't have siblings, but they are my siblings. They are with me through thick and thin, through the growth of Nritya Dhama and 20 years of establishment of Nritya Dhama Temple of Fine Arts. And I'm so proud to say that this was only possible because of my parents and my students. Definitely. And today, of course, comparing, as you all know, Sindhu was metaphilous. She was brilliant. Sneha was so subtle and just beautiful. Sindhu, Sneha, can you first please come on stage? And then can all my faculty just come on stage, please? Everybody. Teju, Priya, Kirti, Sharanya, Sanju, Tuhina, Saija, Aditi. Girls? Varshini, Raksha, Pranita, all of you. Aishu, Ishwari. So I won't call one by one your names. Of course, I think most of them know you because you all are there in all my posts wherever I am. So this is a small token of gift from my side to y'all, because as a performer, it is so difficult to manage class and performance, but they are always there as my backbone, taking care of the class, taking care of everything, and then most of the tutelage that is done by them, and then I correct them, corrected Aditi as well. So thank you to each and one of you specifically, and without you all, I don't think Nritya Dhama would even run, or even I would, really perform. Thank you. There we have my Nritya Dhamites, my siblings. All that I am is because of them, those two gods who are sitting there, and because of them. Thank you, girls. Thank you for being there always for me. It means a lot. Thank you. Now, talking about our guests for the evening. First of all, Chitra Chechi. I think I've seen her choreographies and I've always been very awestruck, and I've been inspired as well because she does it so beautifully. And then when she talks about me, it's really I'm very humbled that, such great artists talk about me. I don't deserve it. Definitely I don't deserve it because I still have to go a long way as an artist. And when they talk about me, I feel that, okay, yes, maybe I have something in me that they all like me. Thank you, Chitariji, for that wonderful words. Sangeeta ka, as she said that she spoke so much about me. Sangeeta ka, you are also such a gem, and I think having you amidst us as a family is really, really, it is so inspiring. And she is kind of unwell, but then she still made it. So thank you, and I love you. Deepa ma'am has, as she said, we only met 1 month back, but she's always been there looking at my posts and things, and she's so encouraging and motivational. And as a senior guru, when she talks high about dance and students, it really gives me a lot of hope that I too can bring in students and make this world filled with artists. Thank you so much, ma'am, for your encouraging words. Thank you, ma'am. And Sandhya ma'am, ನಾನೇನು ಹೇಳಿ, ನನ್ನ ಪರಿಚಯ ಐ ಥಿಂಕ್ ನಾವು ಪರಿಚಯ ಆಗಿದ್ದೊಂದು 5-6 ವರ್ಷ ಆಗಿರಬೇಕು. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಅವಾಗಲಿಂದ ಸಂಧ್ಯಾ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ಹೀಗೆ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅವ್ರು ಮಾತಾಡೋದು ಹಾಗೆ, ಅವ್ರು ಬರೆಯೋದು ಹಾಗೆ. ಏನು ಜೇನಿನ ಥರ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ, ಆ ಥರ ಮಾತಾಡೋದು ಜೇನಿನ ಥರ, ಬರೆಯೋದು ಜೇನಿನ ಥರ. ಸೊ ಸಂಧ್ಯಾ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್, ನಿಮಗೆ ನನ್ನ ಹೃತ್ಪೂರ್ವಕವಾದ ವಂದನೆಗಳು. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಶಿ ಇನ್ಸಿಸ್ಟೆಡ್ ದಟ್ ಐ ಲರ್ನ್ ಕನ್ನಡ ಟು read and write. Of course, I knew how to speak. And ಕಲ್ತಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ಓದ್ತೀನಿ, ಬರೀತೀನಿ. So it's a big thing. Thank you. And today, the beauty of today's orchestra is, it's like amalgamation of all the South Indian states. We have Kerala, we have Tamil Nadu, and we have Karnataka. And me, born in Kerala, brought up in Karnataka, speaking the Brahmin Tamil at home, it's an amalgamation of all the South Indian states. So I think this itself is unity and diversity. So it is such a beautiful day. And what do I say about Aditi? Aditi, I know her from 6-7 years. Aditi's parents, her grandparents, her whole family are so warm. Like the way they address me itself shows that, how they nurture or how they bring in that culture into their kids. And Aditi, I would say, she's such an obedient child, so much of talent. She's so versatile. She's multifaceted, I would say. And I wish that this baby grows and grows and then reaches heights. And it's every guru's delight and desire that the students should, grow more than them. And I wish the same too. So thanks Aditi and Aditi's parents. And of late, there are like 2-3 people who have been very helpful to my family. Sai, Nitin and Rahul. Special thanks to all 3 of you for being there with me always. And I actually wanted to call you on stage, but I don't know, you all might feel it very embarrassing. But thanks to all of you for being there for me and for my family. It really, really means a lot. Thank you so much. And I think by now Aditi must be ready. So let's move on to the last 2 items. And please remember that more than anything, being a good human is very, very, very important. And how do you be a good human? It's not that you give a lot of money or you give a lot of things. No. A small little smile, exchange a smile, that itself creates a lot of happiness. And that happiness is what is required in the world today. So be good humans and bring up good humans as well. Thank you so much.
The next item to be presented in Bharatanatyam is a Devaranama in Kamavardhini Ragam and Aditalam. Shringagiri Vasini Shri Sharade. Devaranamas are rich in a single emotion, and that is bhakti. The emotional content is not layered. In such compositions, the devotee is seeking only the blessings of the god or the goddess. The relationship is only that of a devotee and God, and remains that way throughout the composition. The language is simple and talam is set to a medium pace. The beauty lies in the simplicity of the Devaranamas and in the language that is soaked in bhakti or devotion, where one tries to find the Lord in the small and sweet nothings of day-to-day life. Sharade, or goddess Saraswati, is the goddess of knowledge and is one among the Tridevis. This composition has been written in praise of her and her divinity, seeking to pay obeisance to the goddess of wisdom, art, and knowledge. She is the one who is prayed to by all and resides in a Shringagiri, She is described to be sitting on a lotus with a swan as her vahana, with beauty that is beyond transcendental. The composition says, "The one with the most compassion who blesses all, I pray for you to bless me as well." Presenting to you Shringagiri Vasini Sri Sharade in Kamavardhini Ragam and Aditalam.
The raga is Kalyani. Sorry for that mistake. It's Kalyani.
ശൃംഗപുരാധീശ്വരി ശൃംഗപുരാധീശ്വരി ശാരദേ ശൃംഗപുരാധീശ്വരി ശാരദേ ശൃംഗപുരാധീശ്വരി ശാരദേ ശുഭമംഗളേ സർവാഭീഷ്ടപ്രദേ ശൃംഗപുരാധീശ്വരി ശാരദേ ശുഭമംഗളേ സർവാഭീഷ്ടപ്രദേ ശൃംഗപുരാധീശ്വരി ശാരദേ ശുഭമംഗളേ സർവാഭീഷ്ടപ്രദേ ശൃംഗപുരാധീശ്വരി ശാരദേ ശുഭമംഗളേ സർവാഭീഷ്ടപ്രദേ ശൃംഗപുരാധീശ്വരി ശാരദേ ശങ്കരസന്നുത ശ്രീപത്മചരണേ ശങ്കരസന്നുത ശ്രീപത്മചരണേ സകലകലാ വിശാരദേ വരദേ സകലകലാ വിശാരദേ
ತ ತಕದಿ ತಕಣಕ ತೈ 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 ತದಿಗಿಣ ತೋಂ ತಕ್ಕ ತಕ ತದಿಗಿಣ ತೋಂ ತಕದಿಕು ತದಿಗಿಣ ತೋಂ
ಸಕಲ ಕಲಾ ವಿಶಾರದೆ ವರದೆ ಸಲಗಿನ್ನುದಾಯೆ ಸಾಮಗಾನ ಪ್ರಿಯೆ ಶೃಂಗಪುರಾಧೀಶ್ವರಿ ಶಾರದೆ ಶುಭಮಂಗಳೇ ಸರ್ವಾಭೀಷ್ಟಪ್ರದೇ ಶೃಂಗಪುರಾಧೀಶ್ವರಿ ಶಾರದೆ ಕರುಣಿಸಂಶ್ರುತಿ ಗತಿಗಳ ಮಾದೆ ಕಮನೀಯ ಸತ ಸ್ವರ ಸುಪೂಜಿದೆ ಕರುಣಿಸಂಶ್ರುತಿ ಗತಿಗಳ ಮಾದೆ ಕಮನೀಯ ಸತ ಸ್ವರ ಸುಪೂಜಿದೆ ಕಾವ್ಯಗಾನ ಕಲಾ ಸ್ವರೂಪಿಣಿ ಕಾವ್ಯಗಾನ ಕಲಾ ಸ್ವರೂಪಿಣಿ ಕಾಮಿದದಾಯಿನಿ ಕಲ್ಯಾಣಿ ಜನನಿ ಕಾಮಿದದಾಯಿನಿ ಕಲ್ಯಾಣಿ ಜನನಿ ಶೃಂಗಪುರಾಧೀಶ್ವರಿ
ಇಂತಹದೊಂದು ಸುಂದರ ಸಂಜೆಯನ್ನು ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಟ್ಟಂತಹ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳನ್ನು ತಿಳಿಸುವ ಸಮಯ. ಕಲಾರಸಿಕರೇ, ಅದಿತಿರವರ ಯಶಸ್ಸಿನ ಹಿಂದೆ ನಮ್ಮ ವಾದ್ಯಗೋಷ್ಠಿಯವರ ಕೈವಾಡವಿದೆ. ಹಾಡುಗಾರಿಕೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಶ್ರೀ ಕಲಾಮಂಡಲಂ ವಿಷ್ಣು ಟಿ.ಎಸ್, ನಟುವಾಂಗಂನಲ್ಲಿ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ರೇಖಾ ರಾಜು, ಮೃದಂಗಂನಲ್ಲಿ ಶ್ರೀ ಪೃಥ್ವಿ ಕೃಷ್ಣ, ವಯಲಿನ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ತ್ರಿಶೂರ್ ಸಂಗೀತ್ ಮೋಹನ್, ಕೊಳಲಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಪ್ಪಂ ವಿನೋದ್ ಕುಮಾರ್, ಸ್ಪೆಷಲ್ ಎಫೆಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಶ್ರೀ ಹರಿಹರನ್ ಬಾಬು. ಇವರೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಅದಿತಿರವರ ಪರವಾಗಿ, ಅವರ ಕುಟುಂಬಸ್ಥರ ಪರವಾಗಿ, ನೃತ್ಯಧಾಮ ನೃತ್ಯ ಶಾಲೆಯ ಪರವಾಗಿ ನಾನು ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳನ್ನು ತಿಳಿಸ್ತೀನಿ. ನೃತ್ಯಕಲೆ ಮನುಷ್ಯನ ವಾಸ್ತವಿಕತೆ ಹಾಗೂ ಮನುಷ್ಯನ ಜೀವನದಲ್ಲಿ ನಡೆಯುವ ಕಷ್ಟ ಸುಖಗಳ ಸಮಾಗಮನವನ್ನು ನೃತ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ತೋರಿಸುವ ಮಾರ್ಗ. ಅಂತಹದೊಂದು ಕಲೆಯನ್ನು ಗುರು ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ರೇಖಾ ರಾಜುರವರು ತಮ್ಮ ಜೀವನದಲ್ಲಿ ಅಳವಡಿಸಿಕೊಂಡು ತಮ್ಮ ಎಲ್ಲ ಶಿಷ್ಯರಿಗೆ ದಾರಿ ಎರೆಯುತ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅಂತಹ ಗುರುವಿಗೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಸಾಷ್ಟಾಂಗ ಪ್ರಣಾಮಗಳು. ಪರದೆಯ ಹಿಂದೆ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಿದಂಥವರೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಾನು ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳನ್ನು ತಿಳಿಸ್ತೀನಿ. ಇನ್ನು ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದು ಚಂದದ ಅರ್ಥವನ್ನು ಕಲ್ಪಿಸಿಕೊಟ್ಟಂತಹ ನಿಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಅದಿತಿರವರ ಪರವಾಗಿ, ಅವರ ಕುಟುಂಬಸ್ಥರ ಪರವಾಗಿ, ನೃತ್ಯಧಾಮ ನೃತ್ಯ ಶಾಲೆಯ ಪರವಾಗಿ ನಾನು ತುಂಬು ಹೃದಯದ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳನ್ನು ನಿಮಗೆ ತಿಳಿಸ್ತೀನಿ. ಅದಿತಿ ಒಂದೆರಡು ಮಾತುಗಳನ್ನು ಆಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಬಯಸಿದ್ದಾಳೆ.
Good evening, everyone. I stand before you with joy and gratefulness as I extend my heartfelt thanks to each and everyone for gracing my occasion of Arangetram. Your presence here today was made this moment even more special and memorable for me. First and foremost, I want to thank my guru and my seniors who have been guiding me on this beautiful journey of dance. And I also wanted their dedication and their patience has shaped me into the dancer I am today. Rekha ma'am has been like my second mother. every class with her has been a great experience. Ma'am, you have always been my inspiration. It's my dream to follow your footsteps and give back the dance form like you have done. I I want to thank you, Mama and Papa. Mama, you have worked so hard, and or else maybe more harder than me. Thank you, Mama. Love you, Papa. You you love seeing me dance and encourage me. Thank you, Pa. Mama, Papa, thank you for your support and blessings throughout this incredible journey. Your belief in my passion for dance has been a constant source of my motivation, and I am truly blessed to have you by my side. And Aryanana, not the least, you always make fun of my dance. You always make fun of my dance, but I hope you truly love it. I love you, Anna. I'll always miss you. Last but not the least, I want to thank the audience for being part of this special day and making it memorable one. As I move forward on this artistic journey, I promise to keep up my skills. Your love will always continue to be my source of inspiration. I hope to bring joy and beauty through my dance in my coming years. Thank you again for being a part of this milestone of my life. Thank you.
Thank you, Aditi. That was truly very sweet.
Very good evening, everyone. Well, this was not in the thing, but I have personally come to the stage. I just want to thank Dr. Rekha Raju, who has been. I'm a big fan of hers, first of all, and she's just a life goddess. I can just tell. That's all I can tell. I just don't have anything else to tell. So whatever, she's there because of her parents. And in the movie field, how Rekha is, and in the art field, I guess she's a life goddess, Dr. Rekha. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
ಕಲಾರಸಿಕರೇ, ಒಂದು ಚಿಕ್ಕ ವಿನಂತಿ. ಊಟದ ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥೆ ಮಾಡಲಾಗಿದೆ. ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ನೀವು ನಿರ್ಗಮಿಸುವ ಮುನ್ನ ಊಟವನ್ನು ಸ್ವೀಕರಿಸಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ತೀನಿ. Dinner has been arranged. Request you to kindly collect it before you leave. ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ತಿಲ್ಲಾನದೊಂದಿಗೆ ಮುಗಿಯಲಿದೆ. A Tillana is always a fitting finale to any Bharatanatyam recital because it has a quick movement and fast footwork with beautiful melody. This evening, Aditi will now conclude her performance for this evening with Tillana followed by Mangalam. Today's Tillana in Raga Kadana Kutuhala set to Adi Talam. ದೊಡ್ಡ ಯಶಸ್ಸು ಎನ್ನುವುದು ಸಾವಿರಾರು, ಆದರೆ ಅದು ಸಣ್ಣ ಸಣ್ಣ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನಗಳ ಮೊತ್ತವಾಗಿರುತ್ತದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ನಿಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮವನ್ನು ಇಷ್ಟು ಚಂದದ ಅರ್ಥವನ್ನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಕ್ಕೆ.
ತತರ ತಾನಿ ನಾದಿರಿದಿರಿದು ನಾದಿರಿದಿರ್ತು ತಿರುತಿಲ್ಲಿಲ್ಲಾಲಿ ನಾದಿರಿದಿರಿದಿ ತನ್ನನತೋ ತತರ ತಾನಿ ನಾದಿರಿದಿರಿದು ನಾದಿರಿದಿರ್ತು ತಿರುತಿಲ್ಲಿಲ್ಲಾಲಿ ನಾದಿರಿದಿರಿದಿ ತನ್ನನತೋ ತದರ ತಾನಿ ನಾದಿರಿದಿರಿದು ನಾದಿರಿದಿರ್ತು ತಿರಿಗಿಡದು ಕಲ್ಗೆಡುತ್ತ ರತ್ತರಿಗಿಡದಗ ದಗದಿತ್ತಳಾಂಗು ದಗದರಿಗಿಡದಗ ದಗದಿತ್ತಳಾಂಗುದೋ ದಿರದಿರದು ದಿರದು ತರಿಗಿಡದಗ ದಗದಿತ್ತಳಾಂಗು ದಗದರಿಗಿಡದಗ ದಗದಿತ್ತಳಾಂಗುದೋ ದಿರದಿರದು ದಿರದು ತಿಲ್ಲಾನ ರಿತ್ತಿಲ್ಲಾನ ರಿತ್ತಿಲ್ಲಾನ Thank you.